Hello ka-farmers, I'm Mark from Joceike Chicken and welcome back to my channel. So kung bago at napadaan ka lang sa aking channel, please do consider subscribe, hit the notification bell para updated ka sa mga videong i-upload ko sa aking channel. Ayun nga ka-farmers, pag-uusapan natin ngayon ang kaibahan ng SASSO breed at KABIR breed. So stay tuned ka-farmers and watch till the end in this video.
Breed and focus, we talk about the SASSO and the KABIR. The Cob and Hubbard will also be lightly discussed in this video, so stick around and watch until the very end. Most Filipinos associate the term SASSO to large red chickens that were able to subsist on foraging. Large red chickens without neck feathers were called cobra, and almost always called SASSO as well. A lot of Filipinos up to this day still think that SASSO chickens are a distinct breed of chicken that originated from France. KABIR, on the other hand, came from Israel. While both may be slightly true, the chicken's countries of origin are not even common knowledge to the greater majority of Filipinos. And no one can deny that the majority of Filipino chicken raisers have no idea that these birds aren't even breeds, but company names. Yes, surprise, surprise. SASSO and KABIR are just company names rather than actual breeds of chicken. SASSO is actually an acronym that stands for Selección Avicole Sudeste, or Poultry Selection South and Southwest. I definitely butchered the pronunciation there. Sorry, French people. KABIR was founded by Zvi Katz. Probably butchered that one too. In Israel, and specialized in colored chickens for niche markets. KABIR chickens are bred to be robust and hardy and perform well in pasture. Typically, they are grown to 80 to 90 days of age to enhance meat quality and flavor. Pop Europe Limited acquired KABIR back in 2009 and has since utilized KABIR's gene pool collection to improve their famous Cob white broiler chickens. The company covers being the primary source of white broiler chickens here in the Philippines, marketed as Cob 500, or more commonly known as 45 days. Cob has also made strategic partnerships with SASSO to develop suitable gene combinations that would be beneficial in current and future markets. KABIR as a company has been long gone, and saying they still supply chickens here in the Philippines would be a lie. If someone is selling you KABIR chickens, they are more than likely not KABIR chickens, or just a hybridized version of previous KABIR chickens available to them. At present, you're better off raising dominant CZ, Hubbard, Cob, or decob chickens for meat and egg production. Public service announcement. If someone is selling you chickens that are branded as SASSO, KABIR, Hubbard, decob, or dominant CZ, be wary. Ask for a certification when applicable. Research the breeder's background and find out if they have a partnership with the company that chickens supposedly originated from. Check if they are directly importing birds. Ask the breeder if they import parent stocks and are only using parent stocks as breeders. If the person trying to make money out of you score negative on any of these pointers, do not buy from them. They are probably selling you the offspring of F1 birds. F1 birds are not supposed to be bred, since their children won't perform as well as them. These people do not put in the work and invest in importing parent stocks. They make money out of you by branding their chickens as SASSO, KABIR, Hubbard, decob, or dominant CZ. Some breeders don't even give a damn. and market birds that have untraceable lineages and origins, and brand them as SASSO, KABIR, Hubbard, DeKalb, or Dominant CZ. Don't just buy chickens. Ask questions. A lot of questions. Getting blocked on Facebook is an instant sign that the person is bogus. Honest breeders are always happy to answer questions and educate their buyers. And back to our regular programming. Woollankaya's KABIR chickens sell birds that look like the KABIR chickens that I knew so long ago. The last true KABIRs I personally saw were from more than 10 years ago. There's a possibility that they may have perpetuated their KABIR chickens from way back through continuous breeding. For that, I applaud them. The only setback in their breeding program is that the birds they now have will never perform as well as original stock. KABIRs are hybrid chickens, chickens produced by crossing multiple pure lines to achieve maximum productivity. Unless you're using parent stock, breeding F1 or hybridized birds is considered to be impractical since the resulting offspring would not perform as well as the F1, but consume the same amount of feed. A company called Solraya, founded by Sandy Chond, used to import SASSO parent stocks and market the F1s as sunshine chicken. They were the ones who popularized naked neck free-range chickens, popularly known as Cobra in the Philippines. The tokens of naked necks were especially popular for being hardy, heat-resilient, and aesthetically unique. Some people just buy them as conversation pieces. SASSO is still in business, but I'm not too sure if they still have a partner or distributor here in the Philippines. I did quite a bit of research on SASSO and the recent business here in the Philippines, but have found none so far. If I'm correct, it's safe to say that much like KABIR, you can no longer source SASSO parent stocks or F1s in the Philippines. Feel free to correct me in the comment section down below. But according to much of my research, there are now only 4 breeding companies that have their strains present here in the Philippines. And these are Cobb, Hubbard, Dominant CZ, and DeKalb. Bounty Fresh free-range chicken breeder stocks are supposedly sourced from Hubbard, according to Bounty Fresh's own blog back in 2011. Link included in the description box below. I believe they are also providing Hubbard broiler chicks to the contract growers, and not the White Cobb 500. An educated farmer is a successful farmer. It's high time we end ignorance in the backyard poultry industry and increase the awareness of Filipino chicken raisers. If you learned something from this video, please click the like button, subscribe and click the notification bell to get updated on our next video. See you in the next episode of Breed and Focus. Thanks for watching.